I'm going to show you the top 7 projects that I've done in my small house that have had a huge impact on the way we use our space. Number 1 is replacing the vanity with a wall mount sink. Believe it or not, our 1,200 square foot house has 3 full bathrooms, and when we moved in, the teeniest, tiniest bathroom had a vanity that couldn't open fully because the door hit the toilet. This is why my number 1 project to save space in a small house is to replace bulky vanities with smaller solutions like a wall mount sink. With this project, I not only opened up the space, but I made the bathroom feel a lot bigger. If you pair a wall mount sink with a recessed medicine cabinet, you're not even gonna lose any storage space, especially if you add shelving. Number 2 on my list is adding a built-in dining bench or a banquet bench. Before I added this built-in bench, there wasn't even enough space in my small house for a dinner table. We did have to do some additional work to make this project happen, but it was well worth the effort. So if you don't have a dedicated dining space, or even if you do, but it's really tight, I highly recommend this solution. If you add a drawer or storage inside the dining bench, you have upped your space saving game even more. Number 3 is for those of you who have attic space in your house. Use the sloped spaces. You wouldn't believe what's possible in the sloped attic walls of older 2nd-story homes. The 2nd floor of my house has sloped walls in both bedrooms, and my most impactful upstairs project has been the addition of this wall-to-wall closet in the master bedroom. It's really easy to disregard these kind of awkward walls as useless space, but don't be fooled. Knee walls have tons of potential. I have put built-in shelving and even a secret reading nook, which is currently my kids' favorite place in the whole house. If you take advantage of this otherwise unused space, you will not regret it. There are a lot of fun, quirky little things you can do with angled spaces. Number 4 is sliding doors. Now this door happens to be my most popular YouTube video to date, and I put it in during the whole barn door craze, but I would do it again in a heartbeat because doors like this save so much space in small homes. In my case, you can see the door to my kids' bathroom swung open into the hallway, which was not gonna work. So adding the sliding door was a no-brainer for me. If you're not into the barn door look, that is totally okay. There are ways to hide the hardware, and you can use a low profile door, like I used this louvered door, which is just a regular standard door, and I just made the frame of the door a little bit smaller, so it worked just like a sliding door. Number 5 is closets. Before you build anything new, make sure you are maximizing what you already have. I took the doors off the closet in my kids' room and retrofitted it so that I could use IKEA components. Now, has it made an impact on how much clean laundry ends up in their drawers? No, it has not. But it is more functional than what we had, and I can swap out drawers and baskets as our storage needs change. Weird closets and closets with returns running through them can be functional as well. By framing in my return pipe, I was able to get a lot more usable surface space out of my coat closet. Number 6 is a bit niche, but really you can apply this to whatever it is that might not fit in a small house. I grew up playing the piano, but there's no way I could have a standard piano in my house. Even a keyboard was a stretch until I figured out that I could build it into the bottom shelf of my corner shelving system in my living room. This way it's incorporated into the design of my living room. And last but not least, don't overlook the little nooks and crannies in your house, especially things like dormers. A dormer is the perfect space to add a desk or a dresser. A slightly larger dormer makes a great cozy little reading space. And in my case, we turned a dormer into a desk, which later became a fish tank stand. And if you know how heavy a fish tank is, you will appreciate the sturdiness of this built-in desk. So these are my top space-saving solutions that I have done in my house. So what have you done to maximize the space in your house? Leave me a comment, let me know, share it with the community. Saving space is something that is really important to me, not just because I live in a 1,200 square foot house, but I think it's really fun and it's a great challenge to try to optimize the space that I have. Check out my channel. I do all of my own custom builds without a fancy workshop or really even very fancy tools. Thank you for watching. This has been Laura from The Unprofessional. Thank you for watching. We hosted Thanksgiving dinner. It's not what I was supposed to say. This is supposed to be a funny joke. There's a wrap.